Europe has a very interesting concept being run in few countries as a test, which is a 4-day work week.
Yes.
So, what are your thoughts on the 4-day work week? Do you think that has any merit?
Maybe it does, Though I always feel, Europeans, I feel they're biased about this, I feel, see, it's not that family as an institution is thriving there.
Right.
So what are you going to do in the last 3 days that you are at home for? What are you going to do? In India, I can understand, one day your cousin is getting married, other day your grandmom is in hospital. I hear these are like funny things I hear. I'm taking off. Why? Because my cousin is getting engaged. I say, yeah, who goes to cousin's engagement? In America, people don't. Engagements are very private ceremony. But here's my Mossy, my aunt is in the hospital. I said, your aunt is in the hospital. Aunt has his family, meaning her family, and they will take care of her. When aunt is in hospital, so I have to go and people will take off. Here I see all this need for 3-day holidays. One day you can do this, cousins engagement. Second day you can see your aunt. Third day you can take care of yourself, something like that. But in Europe, what are you going to do? You can just hop in a train and then you crib about. I think their society has a lot of benefits. European system is more socialist than American system. I personally like the American system. And to me, I am a capitalist. Obviously, I would call it, this morning we were talking about ethical capitalism, right? And I think I am capitalist at heart. I feel that is the right system because that creates more freedom. And Indian system, even though our core is socialism, but now it is becoming more and more capitalist, right? And you see that freedom around. People are free to do things, though government is still kind of every once in a while keeps pushing you towards socialism, some socialist policies and all. But I think they're becoming more open to startups. They're becoming more open to companies being free to do what they want to do.
Right.
But while regulations are there are more regulations than US, but that's still kind of reducing.
Yes.
Europe is I don't think that system. People like it there, people who live there because they don't have to work and get all the benefits. But at the same time, they have not seen anything better. I have some folks that I know. One guy from India used to work at KPMG. He used to get 20 lakhs in salary, meaning he has 4-5 years of experience, right? 2 years ago. He moves to London. He's getting now 60,000 pounds. He just got his green card. I can assure you, he moves to US, he'll get $140,000 salary. And in 60,000 pounds in UK, in London, he's barely surviving.
Wow.
You have the rent, you have all these things, you're barely surviving, So, I think it depends on, America is, we're talking American dream, right? It's still there. If he gets 140,000 salary, his wife also works and she gets same salary or similar salary, they can easily own a house if they want to, or they choose not to, that's also fine. So I don't know, American system does reward hard work. And that to me is important. European system does not reward hard work, so you don't work hard. And then you say, Americans are like, what is this? Yeah, you're cribbing what you don't have. To me, suppose like here I say, if you don't have, and then you say, oh, this is bad. If you have a Mercedes, you choose not to drive Mercedes. That's a choice you're making.
Right.
But you can't afford Mercedes. You say, I don't like Mercedes. But you can't afford, damn it. Even if you want to have it, you can't have it.
So for the 4-day work week, what do you...
I think it's overrated personally. People ask me retirement. That's another thing I did. This morning I was talking to a friend of mine. I feel, both of us agree to this, that retirement is overrated.
It is overrated.
See, they say, why you want to retire? Because you want to do things that you like to do. Both in her life, I will not say her name, she's a big VC in India and US, and people like me, we both are doing things that you would like to do, both in our professional and personal lives. Our daughters are getting married, my son is already married, he has a big house, he has a big garden, she does some gardening, she travels, she meditates. I also do the same thing, I travel for meditation all over the world. We feel the work we do in a way aids what we want to do in personal life. So we want to do both. I don't want to quit this for this or this for that. I'm already balancing my life. Why would I retire? Retire from what? This or this?
Right.
I want to continue to do as long as I'm able to do both the things. Retirement karenge, to we'll go to Himalayas. Go to Himalayas while you're working here. What is the problem? right? What are you going to do? Sit like an old duck, and then you'll find that your knees are not working and your back is hurting and all that. Most of the problems, physical problems and mental problems, start after you retired.
Right.
After you retire. So to me, I think don't think about retirement. Work.